In this video, you will learn how to create an assistant using Expert Mode. When you first open the Quicker Chat tool, you will be taken to the Assistant List page. To create an assistant using Expert Mode, click the arrow to the right of the Create Assistant button. This will open up a drop-down, the Quick Start and the Expert Mode button. We will go over how to use Quick Start in a separate video. For now, click Expert Mode. By clicking Expert Mode, you will enter into a form where you will fill out all of the information that your assistant needs. Let's say that we are making an assistant for a calculus course. We would want to name it something like Calculus 1 Assistant. Then we would need to give it a description that tells students what it's for. If our assistant serves in multiple courses, we will need to select all of the courses that it serves using this course drop-down menu. Then, we would need to give it a list of topics that we want the assistant to know. For example, limits, derivatives, and optimization. Next, we will give some starters for students to use. We would give a sample question such as, and give an answer that we want the assistant to give. Next are the instructions. We are giving you two pre-written prompts, the Socratic and the direct answer prompts. However, if you want to edit our prompts or start from our prompts as a base, you can use the Customize Instructions button to be taken to the Custom menu with the prompt filled in. Alternatively, you can click the Copy From button to open up our prompt library and choose from our list of prompts. Next is the Knowledge Base section. This is where you upload materials for your assistant to be trained on to ensure that it pulls its knowledge from only your materials that you teach in your class. For example, since this is a calculus class, I would want to have something like my slides for my first week, my course syllabus, my textbook, and the transcript of my first lecture. I can upload all of those. Additionally, I could also put in a URL if I wanted for the assistant to also be able to access and pull information from. Lastly is the citations. In conversation, students may ask questions that the assistant will pull information from your knowledge base to use and answer. If you have citations enabled, the assistant will give the students links to the sources that you gave it so that they can go look and see for themselves. Lastly in the form is Advanced View. We will go over how Advanced View works in a future video, but for now, know that this is the nitty-gritty on how your assistant functions. For the most part, you will not need to use Advanced View, but for when you do, please stay tuned for our video on how to use it. When you are happy with your assistant, you can click the Create button. The Create button will take you back to the Assistant List page, where you will see your new assistant being created as you speak. The status icon will be a gray spinner if the assistant is still being created, and it will be a green checkmark when it is finished. Once the status changes to a green checkmark, your assistant is ready to use. We hoped this video helped you learn how to create an assistant using Expert Mode.